Back to the dumbass class with me, the Dyslexic Gamer, as we carry on with our playthrough of Kingdom Come Deliverance. And hopefully the game doesn't bug out. It might, yeah, who knows. The game doesn't seem to like recording software.
Me as well, the lazy bastard.
My words exactly. And just when we need every pair of eyes. You never know when the humans might creep up on us. But that's enough about that. Let's not let it spoil our day. Listen, since we're sitting here anyway, how about a little game?
Why not?
Sure, let's do some gambling. So, apparently, sorry about that noise, apparently it doesn't matter if you win or lose. Just sometimes the game bugs out. So, I'm going to put more effort in. Oh, I can't. No. F to score and roll again. What is he rolling? Did he roll all of them again? Oh, so if you roll all of them, you get to roll them again. Ooh, I didn't know that. So you learn things by playing against the AI, which is kind of cool. Now, I can't remember. No, so it must be 4 of a kind. Okay, so we'll take that and then we'll roll again. Rolly, rolly, dicey, dicey. Bastard.
Should I? Shouldn't I? No, I daren't.
Okay, I think that gets us 600. Then does that? Nope. Okay, we'll take 600. And we'll hope the AI is on its usual form, which is normally pretty bad. Maybe. Yep. The AI does have difficulties with this game. No, why did I do that? What? I hit the wrong button. Oh well, there's no money on this game, so. Although most people who you try and play it dice with, they don't have that much money in all honesty. Are you now, Henry? Well, I'll try and remember that. You are hungry. You rolled 1 dice. Isn't that kind of risky?
I don't believe it.
That's because you're a fucking idiot. Ooh. Ah. See, I'm not entirely sure why I'm bust there, but
That's it.
the game tells you, so I just go along with it. Well,
Your turn.
R and Jesus be with us. I think that's probably a better choice. Ooh. And then we'll score and roll. Score and go on the board.
I feel quite hungry.
Yes, I know you do, Henry. I know you do. Oh well, unless he busts, then we've lost. No.
This'll be the one.
Oh no, he's gonna bust. Oh no, he's not. So we lose. Game, set, and match. Ooh, it didn't bug out. Huzzah! Huzzah!
Just one more thing and we're done for the night. Ringing the end of the day and closing the taverns.
Isn't it still a bit early?
Wow, our
I
eyes
don't
are
know how
weird.
it was in Scarlet's, but here in Rattay we close up at this hour. Except, of course, during fairs and big festivals. Then we don't close at all.
I see. Should I go and ring the bell?
If you wouldn't mind, the bell is hanging out.
Saying that, his eyes are pretty weird as well.
3 times, then go to the Trader's Tavern by the market square and make sure the innkeeper closes up.
I'll do that.
Before I forget, it's forbidden to walk in Rattay at night without a torch. Here, take this one.
Everyone has blue eyes, and not the normal kind. Torch, where are you, torch? Equip. I'm hungry, so I'm going to have to steal some stew from somewhere. Am I overweight? Well, do we have any food? We have some dried meat. That'll do. Ah, I forgot. So, player strength. Yes. So you as you level up your statistics, you get skill points, and then with levels, you get, and I think you can learn skills as well. You get extra things. So we definitely want mule, because that increases our carry weight, and that is so essential. It's like ridiculously essential. Makes life so much easier. Come on, peasants, let's get going before our lord puts us in a stockade. Where's your torch? Actually, not everyone's got a torch. Now tell me, does a lantern count as a torch? How much is this fine? You, sir, you do not have a torch. A lantern does not count. I've been told whoever is selling these lanterns is to be flogged and put in the stockade. Where is the ne'er-do-well? Can you attack with the torch? No. Ring-a-ding-ding. Come now, peasants, off you must go. Sorry, as I get more tea. Can he help it? I've got to get my like 100 cups of tea a day. Right, let's go and make sure everyone closes up.
I've seen that. Well.
And then we've got to run to the top of town again. Oh, in order to Oop. We're dying.
And the canon of St. Wenceslas in Olomouc was so drunk, he dragged the pig to the market square, saddled it up, and rode it out of the town gate. No, we can see that this wasn't going to end well. So, Sir Peter and I rode off to look for the good canon on his pig.
Did you find him?
We tracked the filthy beast down to a sty beyond Cronau. I mean, the beast with a tonsure on its head. We never found the real pig, but the Reverend was sound asleep in the pigsty.
Birds of a feather stick together. It seems the same goes for pigs and prelates. I toast, gentlemen, to pigs and prelates.
God save their bacon.
Sir Hans, forgive my intrusion, but I need...
Oh, but what? You want to join us? Want to buy us around? I'm afraid we don't drink with peasants. You're not in your village now, boy.
No, sir. Curfew's been rung. The alehouse is closing.
Nothing closes while I'm sitting here. If that's all, you're dismissed.
Are you out of your mind, lad? You can't cross his lordship. He's got a temper like a bear with gut ache. If I was you, I'd get lost before he shows it.
The bailiff instructed me to close the tavern at the proper hour. He doesn't want anyone disturbing the peace after curfew.
The bailiff? The bailiff can kiss my arse. I trust you haven't forgotten who's the rightful lord of Rattay.
No, it's Sir Hannes.
Oh, is he here? What, is he hiding under the table, maybe? No! Then what he wants isn't worth a fart in a bathhouse. And besides, he's only in charge till I grow up.
Which clearly hasn't happened yet.
Enough! You can't talk to me like that. I'm a nobleman.
Come now, sirs. You're not going to fight here, are you?
We most definitely are. This yokel needs to be taught his place.
To combat! Come, brothers, we must go to combat and fight this drunken pig. You're so drunk. How are you so spry for a drunk man? Back in here. Come on. No. Keep punching him. Oh, you just don't understand. You've got to break through his defense.
Is that all you've got?
No. Ah. I wanted to get him a couple more times.
Crucifix! What in the name of Christ is happening here? Hell? Answer me, damn you!
This peasant insulted me. I had to teach him a lesson.
By rolling around in the mud like a hog? That's a fine example of noble conduct.
Sir Hannes, the bailiff ordered me
Silence! You shut your mouth and thank your lucky stars that you are Radzig's ward. Have you gone out of your mind? Raising your hand to a nobleman? And you, Hans, how many times have I told you that drinking with your subjects might be good for their morale, but it's bad for your honor? You spend all your days drinking and chasing wenches, which wouldn't matter if you paid any attention at all to your duties. And now we see what that leads to. Tomorrow, you will go with me to a hearing. Some landowners have asked me to settle a dispute. It'll be an excellent lesson for you.
I had planned to go hunting, but if you think listening to the pointless gripes of a bunch of old fools will benefit me, so be it.
Ooh, hunting. Well then, your grace, I'll tell you what. You can go hunting.
Really?
Oh, naturally. Who am I to deprive the young Lord Capon of his sport? And you can take Henry here as your page.
Him? Absolutely not.
You'll do as I've commanded. It's time you learned how to lead people, and not just in drinking and brawling. Now get out of my sight.
Sir, I have responsibilities of the bailiff.
Not anymore. Your responsibilities now are the Lord Capon. It's time you learned how to behave in the presence of nobility. Let's go. Tell the kitchen I'm hungry. It's been a long journey.
Oh, the fat man's hungry, is he? No wonder. So, onwards. We need to meet him. How much money do we have at the moment? Oh, we have a painful amount. But we've yet to get our sword. This is true. So, we want to go to sleep. Let me just check that that is actually our dawn. Oh, yeah, it's at dawn that he wants to fucking meet, isn't it? That's... Okay. That is actually going to be a bit of a pain in the ass. So... Excuse me. I was hoping... What is the time? Oh, he might still be open. It's worth a risk. So... Tomorrow we're going to go hunting. It's a good way to make a lot of money. As long as you cook the meat, it's no longer seen as poached. so it's a good way to make some extra coin. But also we will get a taste of combat tomorrow, so I would like to sell off all the excess gear that we have. Please don't be locked, please don't. Good man, you worked till wee hours. That's what I like to see.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Right, so we want to sell off all of the stuff that we don't actually need. Fortunately we can't do that with weapons, and then we've got such little money we have to haggle.
Let's talk about the price.
Naturally.
Since it's you,
Close. Drop the price a bit more and we'll shake on it. Alright, so.
And then, ooh, didn't want to do that, we haven't got a horse. I would like to see how much it would cost to repair all of our gear. Let's see if we can haggle him down.
let's talk about the price.
Naturally.
Are we agreed?
I'd almost shake on that. Almost. Alright, so.
I mean, all these interactions do put your skills up, so it is well worth doing them. But after you've done the conversation for like the umpteenth time... Oh no, he's fucking gone. Okay, well that has dropped our weight by a considerable bit. We've still only got the shit bow. We've also got the mace, which is quite heavy, and the bludgeon. Okay, well, we will equip. To be honest with you, I actually haven't been using a shield, so I'm going to carry on not using a shield, as dumb as that is. And it is kind of dumb, don't get me wrong, I'm not... We might as well sleep here. I'm not... For some reason, I don't know why, I just find it easier to fight without a shield. But then I have got a long sword. And at the moment we've got a short sword, so we'll see. We'll see. Do you know what? We'll go there at 4, and then we'll wait an hour if we have to. But there's quite a lot of talking involved in the next bit. I don't know why it feels as if the stream's going in like 3 times speed. Or it like doesn't do anything at all. It's very peculiar. I do find it quite amusing how I still sleep here. Like, however... Oh, can we not eat from the pot? You bastards. Yeah, I find it quite amusing how, however many hours in, like I've got my other horse. I've been given a horse, and then I've bought one, and upgraded it.
Hungry.
And what I think I think I spent like 5 grand on it. And yet I still sleep over there. I still sleep in the hovels area. It's just I find that really amusing. You have this knight in shining armour and then he's waking up in a little hovel's den. Okay. Alright. Fair enough. Although admittedly, in this one we still haven't washed. We still haven't gone and had a proper this
I'll have to get something to eat. I'm starting to get hungry.
I know you are, Henry. You're a peasant, and that's, well, again, you're not a peasant. You're a blacksmith, but you're still a peasant. I'm sorry. In my books, you are still a bloody peasant. Until people start calling you Sir Knight, and they do. I discovered what now? The Ratway. Okay. I mean, it is practically dawn. Is he here? Is the smarmy little git here? No. Right, we'll wait an hour. No, don't walk away from me. What a
Here I
hunt!
I'm overjoyed. Have you got a horse?
No, sir. Where would someone like me get a horse?
Good point. Unless it was a cart horse, I suppose.
Now a bloody plane's flying
Well,
over.
you just have to trot along behind me like a good dog.
Whatever you say.
Why didn't I ask to borrow one? Well, basically, he doesn't give a shit. He would rather us have to run behind him like a filthy peasant that we are. Oh, is he? Come on. Don't tell me the filthy peasant has outran you.
Let's go! Yeah! Hurry up, blacksmith!
Oh dear, oh dear. This is going to take some time.
Look here, blacksmith. About that business at the alehouse.
Yes, sir.
Anush was right. I should have behaved differently. More, well, gentlemanly. But that doesn't mean you were in the right. You can't throw a lord out of the tavern in his own town. You understand?
Yes. I was just...
What? Speak up! Don't worry, I won't bite your head off. What is it?
It's just that when you said those things in the arena, sir, I was, a little upset.
Ah! I just like to tease greenhorns a little. And you vexed me too. You were insolent to Captain Bernard and they rewarded you with service. Whenever I do anything reckless, even if it's for my honor, Hanush is on my back about it and I get punished. Like now.
I didn't mean to threaten anyone.
Well, it's all water under the bridge. Let's not spoil our hunt.
Well now. This is
Let us talk of something else. Is this your first time hunting?
This kind? Yes.
I've been hunting since I could walk. If you're not a complete blockhead, you might learn something useful. And if you don't cock it up entirely today, maybe I'll take you again. It's always helpful to have a minion at hand.
As I said, I have hunted before, but it wasn't...
Chasing bunnies with a pitchfork isn't hunting. Observe and learn.
I'll do the best I can, sir.
oh dear, oh dear. I really hope we get to a point where it skips time. I know we do, but it takes forever.
Listen, I wanted to ask you about Scarlet.
I don't know if... That is, sir, I don't know if that's a suitable topic of conversation for the hunt.
We're not hunting yet. I'd like to hear about it at last from someone who was actually there.
The humans attacked Scalets, and, anyone who didn't flee.
That's what they all say. I want detail.
Is it really necessary, sir?
Arguing with the nobility again, eh? It seems you're a bit of a rebel.
No, not at all, sir. It's just that... Well, it's hard for me to talk about.
I see. So I'll have to get you drunk first.
Not sure even that would work.
We'll have to find out, won't we? There's a nice little place just north of here. We'll camp there and you can tell me all about it.
There's plenty
If you wish,
of coin in
sir.
it.
And don't dilly-dally. Let's try and get there before the day's out.
Oh, that was painful. That was painful. I'm sure that must have been painful for all of you as well. But that unfortunately, I'm not going to edit those parts out. That's part of the gameplay.
We'll make camp here.
Will we now? Yoink. Yoink. We'll leave the sacks. We'll take the bow. Because, who knows, it might be a better one. We are going to equip the hunting arrows, because we are on the hunt after all. And it appears as if the bow we've just picked up is worse. Joy. Bring wine! Bring bacon! I mean, what a great combination. What a amazing... If you're going to bring a combination of food and drink along with you, well, that's got to be the one.
The bacon
The bacon! Yes, you can have
Coming
your
up, sir.
bacon.
at long last.
I wish we could have done something to it. Add mushroom or, you know, genitals, something.
So, are you enjoying being on the hunt?
I am, although we haven't actually hunted anything yet.
That doesn't matter. Hunting is a diversion. The main thing is to get out of Rattay for a while. Listening to Hanush's lectures all day long would drive anyone mad.
How come Hanush looks after you anyway?
For a start, he doesn't look after me. I'm not an infant blacksmith's boy. Hanush
is just managing my property until I'm an adult.
When will that happen?
What are you implying?
Nothing. I didn't mean it like that. I meant that you seem quite adult to me already, sir.
Well, I mean, it's hard to say. Before he died, my father appointed a council of nobles to decide the matter. Only they can't be bothered travelling halfway across the country just to assess the claim of some stripling. Under normal circumstances, it wouldn't be necessary. The king would decide on my adulthood. Only...
The king is gone.
just so.
If I may ask, sir, what does a lord like you do all day?
When I was little, I was awfully bored, I can tell you. There was always some courtier or teacher dogging my footsteps. Now I spend most of my time trying to learn from Sir Hanush. Governing is no joke, at least most of the time. Only last week I had to listen to complaints from my subjects.
But that could be interesting too, couldn't it?
My lord, this yokel here empties his piss pot in my yard.
And sir, that old hag put a spell on my cow, and sir, my old woman is fucking half the village.
Like a flock of sheep, bleating all the time. Even study is more interesting.
What are we going to hunt?
Humans.
What? Humans? But
You should see your face! I got you there. We'll see what we can get. But I'd like to bag a boar. One, at least. And a few hares too, eh? But what about you? Before I couldn't get a word out of you, now your tongue's loosened. So, tell me about Skalitz. I heard Sigismund had 100 banners there.
I don't know, sir. I didn't have time to count them. It's not easy for me to talk about, sir. My parents were killed right in front of my eyes.
Couldn't you do anything about it? I mean to say, didn't Radzig put up a defense?
They caught us unprepared. There was no time for anything. I wanted to save my parents, but I was too late.
All right then. I was only asking.
I'm not a coward, if that's what you're getting at, sir.
I never said you were.
And I'd never let anyone call me one. Not even a noble.
More honor to you. Well, never mind. Anyway, it's too late to go anywhere today. But tomorrow we set off at first light. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Nappy nappy boo time. Like, they have done a really good job making it look realistic, don't get me wrong, but the faces, there's still something odd about how they hold the same, like, facial expression. If you get what I...
Do you need help?
Yeah. So, oh, that's a good point. So what we're going to want to do is stock up on meat and then cook it at that fire. And then hopefully when we come back with a horse, we will, I mean, it'll be a bit of a ride because we have to, sadly. What is the time? Because we can't read at this moment. So the fact that we can't read means there's not really much we can do with our time until first light. I mean, he just sits there and eats bacon and drinks wine. What was our nourishment? We're gonna have to eat from the pot. Unfortunately, the pot self... Oh, hang on. We can eat from the pot again. That's odd. Oh no, we can't. I'm sure it just said we could eat from the pot again. I was going to say that would be very weird. No, actually, there was some dried meat in here. Yeah, I don't want 10. Give me 5. It's one of those weird things in this game. You really do want to keep an eye on your weight. How good is that? It's not terrible, so we're going to eat it. Oh, and I've overeaten. Oh well, we're going to sleep anyway. So let us rest for a few hours, and then we shall go on the hunt. And what shall we hunt? Oh wow, is it not gonna... You can't sleep any longer? Huh. Okay. Then we will wait for a couple of hours and see what happens. Because I don't really want to talk to, you know, that little prick. And that is my chair. Just, I'm not quite sure how much noise comes through. And my mic's pointed upwards, so yeah, he's now asleep. But technically, I guess you could pickpocket him. That's a good, like, point that I never really thought about. But you could. I don't think it'd go very well. I get a feeling it would go quite terribly, actually. Now, I can't remember if, like, you try and wake him at 5 and he kind of tells you to piss off, that it's too early. I can't remember. But I do know one thing. You are all going to laugh at my archery skills. Can we eat from the pot? No. So, eat some meat. Nom 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 nom.
Sir? Wake up, sir. It's time to go.
What? Are you mad? It's still dark.
I thought we were going to get an early start, sir.
Early means at first light. Light, you dolt. Do you want me to break my neck in the black of night? Go back to sleep.
Yes. Joy. The joy of having to look after some noble. Well, let's give him another hour.
What are you waiting for? Your lord requires you for the hunt.
Oh, really? Such a renowned hunter needs help.
You wouldn't dare mock your betters now, would you?
Heaven forbid, your lordship.
If that's the way you want it, peasant, we'll meet back here at noon. Whoever has the most hares wins. Oh, and if you don't have anything to shoot with, there's a crate in the camp with some old hunting equipment. You can help yourself.
I should
After all,
have
there's
put
no
my glasses
sport in
on.
trouncing some wretch who hasn't a chance in hell.
Certainly,
By all means, Sir Hans.
Ha! You'll soon be laughing on the other side of your grubby face. And now turn your back for a while. I know a few tried and tested spots in these woods, and I don't want you stealing them.
Let me just check. I did put. Yep, I did. Good. Yes, you go that way. I'll go this way. How about that? Do 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 do. Running through the woods. Right, let's get our bow out and hunt the most deadly of all of nature's foes. The dreaded bunny! Ah, you son of a... Yeah. Smaller than a bullseye, more of a pain in the ass. Yes! Finally! That could have took longer, believe me. It has done before. Oh, we broke that arrow. Loot the bunny. How's that arrow? Arrows are bloody expensive. I mean, admittedly, you get quite a few of them when you start killing bandits and the cumin. Oh, you son of a... And I'd say I'm actually not doing too badly on the accuracy front, you know, except from that one. Ignore that last one. How dare you bring it up. But yeah, I think the developers didn't want... Yes! You cannot believe how long I was shooting at a rabbit in my other game. I was just like, I don't think I can let people see this. This is just embarrassing. But anyway, so yeah, I don't think the developers wanted players to just be like, oh wow, archery's really overpowered. I'm just going to use archery all the time. Because I've tried it. I try and use archery as much as possible. And it works. Don't get me wrong, it does work. Kind of. So instead of having archery be really easy, they made it incredibly difficult. Now what we really want is a deer. Now rabbits will do. I'm not gonna complain at rabbits, but a deer would be nicer. However, we are on foot, so we can't chase them down. Come here, rabbit. Come here, rabbit, rabbit, rabbit. When you've got a horse, it's also a lot easier because you can sit upon your horse and be higher. Let's double back around, because no doubt there's a rabbit on the path. There's always a rabbit on the path. If I'd actually there's a skill point to make your horse do damage to things if it rides into them. There's one. The only reason I haven't got it is because I'd kill so many peasants. Oh, you fucking... It's also because this bow's a lot weaker than the one I'm used to, I think. Oh my... Holy... That was not on purpose. Well, it was, because I was aiming in its direction. But that was a lot more luck than it was actual skill. See? See, that one's fucking right there. Ah, my contact is being annoying. Well, I'd still like a deer. Like, how overweight are we at the moment? We're not even overweight. Oh, last time I was so overweight. Is that another rabbit? Was that one that we killed? You alive? You're alive, bunny! You are alive! But not for long. Oh, oh, just above its head. Bunny murder! Haha! Well, technically they're not bunnies, they're hares. It's just bunny is a lot easier to say than hare. You know, bunny. You know, rolls, it comes out of the mouth quite nicely. You know, hare. Oh, it's hare murder. It just doesn't have the same impact as bunny massacre. So, unfortunately, sorry for those of you who like to keep bunnies as pets. It's no offence. Just get a pet that's not quite so. Another bunny to be murdered. And with the war cry of bunny murder. It was in the right, just a bit too much height on it this time. And that time not enough. Son of a bitch. The animals could definitely do with having a bit more, you know, like instinct to live, I guess, is what I'm going at. They, you know, you have to get right up next to them before they even give a shit. And even then, it's not like they, you know, an arrow is zinging next to it, and it's just like, yeah, fuck you, you can't hit me. And I actually can't. It's kind of hilarious. It's mocking me for all the others that I killed. Being so... let's let our stamina fill up. I have found that's a big game changer when you're firing the bow. Is your stamina full, or is it only partial? You little swine. Get out of here. Get out here. Out, bunny! Out! Into a clearing somewhere. Onto a road. Perfect. Oh. Like, we've probably got more than enough by now. However, this is a good way to upgrade your hunting skill without having a gameskeeper come along and get shitty with you. And that's why you don't want to have poached meat on you. Cook it so that it loses the... I was doing so well at the start. I was even like boasting and showing off, and like, and now. Ah, finally. Come forth, bunny. Give me your meat. Ah, so many arrows for one bunny. I can't even grab that one. Oh, can I? No. Never mind. We will get more at one point. So, like, I've killed quite a few bunnies now. Ooh. A camp. Fair enough. So, let's have a look for any more bunnies that can be murdered. Because why not? I mean, if we can find a deer, then brilliant. You know, we'll get him. For now, the noble bunny is on our list. Bunny! No, bunny! Fuck me, that was close. I'm genuinely quite happy about that. That was... Oh! I might actually stop getting used to how this game fires bows. Ah, bunny, if only you had more will to live, then maybe you could... maybe you'd be able to hop your ass away, but no. No, unfortunately, Bunny, you must have given up on life a long time ago because there's just no will to live. There's no... Ooh, dear. How much do I weigh? Oh, I'm not going to weigh too much. My bow too weak. There is almost no chance of me being able to kill a deer, I've decided. I've decided we shall stick to bunnies. Bunnies should be on the chopping block today. Well, he didn't say that we were going to be taking out anything other than bunnies, so he's going after a boar later. What's the time? Not even close to midday. Not even close. So we will have plenty of time to cook our bunnies. A boar hunting spot, really? Huh. If I could kill a boar, I would piss myself laughing. Because that's what he's after. But I have a feeling the game wouldn't put boars in right at the... Although... Is that a bunny? Did I see a fucking bunny? No, it's a log. That's how bad my eyesight is at the moment. I absolutely love the woods in this game. Like, admittedly, if the animals were a little bit more... If they had a bit more... Well, no, the deers are quite good. You know, normally the deer... if you're not stealthing up, the deers will run away from you. And their detection range is a little bit longer. But yeah, the bunnies is... it's kind of sad. What has happened to the bunnies in this world that they've just given up? We have not seen a bunny in quite some time. I may have massacred all the ones in this area, so we'll move to new hunting grounds and see if more bunnies appear. Where are you, bunny? I don't want to hurt you much. Bunny, come out to play. Come on, bunny. You know where you want to go. Into my pot. Well, we're back on the road. So I guess we will have a look. Any bunnies down there? Any bunnies up here? Any suicidal bunnies on the path? No. I'm a little bit disappointed at this. Suicidal deer! I got close. I don't know if I got them, but I got close. I do understand why they put the flight path in for the arrows, but at the same time, immersion braking. Fire! If I did hit it, it was in the ankle. Yeah, you see, I doubt a deer would sit there and be like, ow, what was that? Something hit me. Ow, what was that? Something hit me. I think a deer's got a bit more survivability than this. But then maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it would just go into shock and just be like, I can't move. Did that hit it or did it go over? There's a bunny down there. We could get 2 for 1. Come on, deer. Go down. Bleed. Ah, you son of a... Don't you dare... Oh, if you just stayed on the path to happiness, dear, you'd be in my belly. Ah, poor quality arrows, long distance arrows. Better hunting arrows. We don't have many. Come on, Henry. You can do this. Bag yourself a deer. He's done it. He's only gone and done it. Now, Henry. The bunny. Oh, that was close. That was bloody close. Oh, well. I'm not going to waste too many of my arrows because I do need them. We got ourselves a deer, people. Hallelujah. Bunny, I apologise, but there are some things in this world that just cannot happen. I can't have you seeing what I've done. No one must know, Bunny. No one must know. The huntsman, he comes for me. I need these arrows. Actually, how many arrows do I have? Like, do I have like a load of long distance? Oh, I do. Okay, never mind. Never mind. And now the slow walk up the hill. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to bring any of this deer meat back. We'll just have to cook it and leave it in the stash point here, which the game has so kindly provided for us. Excuse me, I'm trying to fight this bloody hiccup. It wants to emerge, but I tell it no. Nay, damn you, hiccup. You shall not interrupt my speech. Cook. Yes. Cook it up. Cook it all up. I don't know what happens if you cook up. Well, let's just cook it all up. Okay. What's the worst that can happen? He mocks us again. So yes, we've been mocked many times already. I'm not particularly bothered. Let's just make sure I'm not burning through our time. Keep cooking it then. Keep on cooking. And I don't know if it's cooking individual pairs or just a set number each time. No idea. But some serious time must have... Nope. Hardly any time has passed at all. Ah, game, why you do this? Why you do this? How much can I leave? Ah, game, why you do this? Why you do this to me, game? Okay, and then that should leave us enough to be able to pick up some loot. Because we have to kill some very, very angry people at one point. And killing the angry people is difficult. At the very least. It's why I preach how good the bow is and how I understand why they had to nerf it. They couldn't have you having the ability to pluck everyone from a distance. Do we have to meet him yet? For noon. So after our little nap, can any bunnies come back? No. I really hope he's not going to penalise me because I decided to come back and cook them. How can you penalise your minion for doing that? Look, I went, I hunted, and I cooked it. Be grateful, sir. Be grateful. I somehow doubt that's how this is going to look, but still, you never know. However, this is where I'm going to leave it for my YouTube video that will get uploaded from this. So, thank you very much, everyone, for coming here and watching my video. I hope to see you again very, very soon in the near future. So, take care of yourselves, and goodbye, everyone.